uNkulunkulu wathi bonke abangahloniphi ibizo lami bemele besihlanjwe.
Yes.
Ubumba sisebenziswa lamadlozi.
Yes.
Emele vume phambili kwaMaria Kristu. Emele vume phambili kwendoda yakhe. Emele vume phambili kwamadoda onke la. Wena uzwa.
Inchito ya mwana kashi pano pachalo kuipelesha kumwaume ebufwayo bwakwale.
My name is Blessings Luisha, and I was playing the role of Nomsa in Maria KRISTU.
Hi, my name is Destiny Lawrence Kachofwa. I was playing Francis, aka Sakwepe.
Hello everyone, my name is Vanessa TMC Litwai, and I played the role of Musontwa in Maria KRISTU, the Bomba story. I was the village prostitute.
Hey, everybody, how are you? I'm Pongeta Alberto Fungo, and a writer whose book will be out very soon, and I'm also a social scientist. In Maria KRISTU, I played the role of Tabitha, depending on how you'd want to pronounce it.
My name's Asariano Endless Zulu. I played a role of Mama Olipa in Maria KRISTU, Bomba story.
Well, developing the character of Nomsa was quite interesting and a bit challenging in the sense that I had to learn Ndebele. And in actual sense, I do not know how to speak Ndebele. And Nomsa is this reserved person. She's quiet and she's a weakling. And then I have too much energy. So I had to tone down a bit, and I just had to give up Blessings. Now the process of just giving up Blessings and allowing Nomsa to just come out and just be Nomsa was a bit challenging, but quite interesting.
Okay, well, it was okay, I must say, but obviously if you have to get into a character, acting is work. So you have to really put your mind to it, marry the character, and bring the best out of you. So yeah, there were challenges here and there, but the truth is that with the help of the director and the relevant people on scene, it all became possible.
I had so much work. I had so much work in the sense that at first when I was casted, I was first told to cut my hair when I've never done that. Even when the time that I was in school, I was refusing to cut my hair. So when I was told to do so, it was very challenging with me. It was very difficult. And then he also told me, the director told me to say, you are not going to use English, you are going to use Ndebele, the language that I've never spoken before. So it was difficult to develop my character using Ndebele. And if I think of the potato cat, so it was quite difficult.
I might say I never faced any challenge by the time I was developing my character, because the character that I was given, it was similar to my actual me. I might say I'm talkative, and I'm a bit serious. I might say I'm serious when it comes to business. I take things serious. So,
and every now and then I had to go to the director, ask him questions in relation to just the character itself, Nomsa, and just ask questions that will make me understand her fully so that I can just bring her to life. So it was quite interesting and I enjoyed it.
It was difficult as well. Yeah, it was difficult as well. I remember one scene when I was chasing my woman in the script, my wife. That was a difficult scene for me because it had emotions. And then in my whole entire life on set, I've never cried before. So I also want to take this opportunity to thank Blessing Luisha, the actress, because she really helped me. She brought the A game. Like, she cried. Immediately she started crying. Like, emotions were all over me. So it was quite difficult, but we managed it.
Okay, I think it's the part where I was supposed to cry. It's the part where I was supposed to cry, then, it just wasn't possible that day because I was supposed to, it was naturally supposed to come out. But then, I don't know, crocodile tears, it was just way too hard. It was hard. I might affect it that day.
The controversial scenes. Well, I'm not so very comfortable like with wearing very revealing clothes. So when they told me to say, no, you're going to be putting on bum shorts and whatnot, I was a bit uncomfortable. Yeah, but again, I didn't really get to put on short things. So I was a bit scared on that particular part, but I wore something that I was comfortable in and I was able to actually execute what I was supposed to.
Okay, so the hardest scene for me was the one where I had to be beaten by Sakwepe, my husband in the film. Because I had to take off my top and then just wrap the chitenge around my chest. And I couldn't tie it so tight because it was uncomfortable for me. And at the same time, I had to make it a little bit loose. Then at the back of my mind, I was like, what if it drops? And I have to be in the moment and just forget about all that and just allow him to do whatever he has to do. He pushed me to the ground and I got bruised a bit. Yeah, that was a bit hard for me. When I was in the moment, I didn't feel all that. But after they said cut, then I felt the pain. And I was like, what if the wrapper had fallen off? What was going to happen? So that was a bit hard for me. And controversial, no, I think that was controversial. And the hardest was a certain scene where I had most of my dialogues in Ndebele. That was a bit hard for me because I was kind of not comfortable with the lines, and I was like, I don't want it to show that I'm not fully comfortable. But then, since we had the Ndebele coach with us, I went back to her, and then she helped me get the words I wasn't too comfortable with right, and I went to shoot that scene. So, those two scenes.
Oh, okay, interesting one. I must say, he was very vocal, and he's still very vocal because that's just his nature. But behind that, one would know that he wants to bring the best out of each and every character. You know, sometimes he would, let me not say whisper because he's not very, very quiet. He's on top of things. But the truth is that he's got brains that, you know, a lot of people would, like I for one, let me not speak for people, but I got attracted to the brains because, you know, I realized that things which were so hard for me to do, but when he came in, and, you know, he would push you to the edge. That's what he would do. But by the end of the day, he will bring the best out of you. He's got brains that are really...
Okay, Boris Willow is a very good director. Before I met him, I was really relishing the prospect of being on set with him, being directed by him. I once inboxed him on Facebook, though he left me on scene. So when I went for auditions, then I was surprised that I was in, like I was accepted. I qualified to get my role there. So it was difficult because he could talk. If you do something wrong, he would shout. You even feel like you are not going to manage. You are not going to finish the process because he knew what he wanted. He really knew to say that, okay, this movie is going to the world. So he was difficult, so to say, but we managed. That's what we wanted. We wanted to bring joy in our nation and in our movie industry. So
the director and the crew. The director is a perfectionist. So when he tells you to do something, I mean, you have to bring your A game and voila, put it out there. He's a genius. Like, he's someone that thinks outside the box, and he kind of helped me out with regards to bringing out my character. I kept on telling him to say, okay, hule simviziva maningi atvamnevo uzaviziva. That's what he kept on telling me, and it was all good. Like, working with him, I learned so much from him. I mean,
awesome. It was interesting for me. He helped me. The director personally helped me to bring out this character to life. There's this scene in particular where Nomsa was pouring out her heart to Bumba in the film. And it is what he said before we shot that scene that got me in character, actually. He narrated how he expected this character to just come out. And he said, at this moment, I want you not to just speak for yourself, but to speak for every woman out there that might be in a similar situation. And how he just came out and just said those words, it made me feel the pain for that lady. And I just got in character there and then. I thank him for that. It really helped me. And I would say that's one of my best scenes. So
I think Zambians should look out to something that is, a wow factor this time around, because, this is something that maybe when we were there playing and everything, casting and, the work that was involved, it all seemed as if it was going to be business as usual. But having to have something that has gained the international recognition, I'm sure even Zambians should, for the first time, come together and look at the movie or film industry or the entertainment industry as something that is really, really, becoming, a boost. And also, I think I have so many things to say about the expectations, but again, I'm running out of words.
The themes in the story they are so educative, and I feel Zambians need to just watch and learn, because I believe that 60% of the Zambian population is in the rural setting, and most of the Zambians are not informed about most of the sensitive themes that are in this film. And I feel they need to just get and tap into the knowledge that is just in this whole film and all that. So I feel the films are very educative, and a lot of Zambians are going to relate, and they're going to just be educated at the end of the day.
They just need to be educated on certain things that never really talked about in our homes. So you just have to look out for it.
We're going to premiere this film on the 25th of September at the Setambe International Film Festivals, and the second premiere will be on the 2nd of October 2021.